leadership mentoring, the mentors. And I asked all of you, all my audiences, with reference to growing leaders, that look back on your own career as a leader and identify those people who have helped you to become better leader or spare some time to groom you better or mentor you. So today I shall be talking on the of the various methods. One of the method is the apprenticeship method. One of the finest method, and it is happening in many places. I've noticed that the apprenticeship method. So we must understand what is apprenticeship is all about, my friend. Apprenticeship is the traditional method of learning an art, craft, or trade. A would-be practitioner article himself, formally or informally, to a master craftsman, and in return for a very modest wage. You see, look back in the history, the olden times, the Middle Ages, how it worked. It worked. The teacher, he worked along. The student, disciple, actually worked along with the master. The master's role was to show by example, but also to instruct, explain, and to teach as well. Now this would encourage the disciple to grow more confident. A good master, especially if has spied real aptitude in the apprentice, would encourage him to do even better every day by his mere presence only, like any other good teacher in modern days. A sincere teacher. Apprentice comes from a Latin word which means nothing but to learn. My friend, if apprenticeship is the natural way of growing leaders, any institution, any organization that want to grow leader should work with this method and see the difference. Actually, nowadays there is a better vocabulary for conversation between the leaders and their apprentice. Not that intellectual discussions about leadership matters. Absolutely not. Talks does not really matter. What matters actually is seeing it done. What matters is seeing what has been taught become a reality, putting into practice, putting into action. And when the learner is learning from the teacher or his seniors, bosses, he has the opportunity to ask questions while he was learning. An apprentice, my friend, then is a learner of a craft, bound to serve, and entitled to instruction from his or her employer in modern days for a specified time. I have seen in many cases, in my personal cases also, in a long duration in army, at every stage somebody or the other has been coming to me as a mentor, and they taught me far too many things. And if you look carefully at the careers of outstanding leaders anywhere worldwide, in any field, you usually find that they learned most about the leadership not from courses or books, but by serving their apprenticeship with a master leader, with the right boss, right people. My friend, you should not assume that leadership mentors are always senior to you in the hierarchy. No, They are people who are your contemporaries, and these days I'm learning from so many things from people who are much younger to me, much junior to me, but they've acquired that skill, the mastery of that particular skill with what we wanted to learn. So in apprenticeship method, the age factor also ceases to exist. It is just a flow of knowledge from more knowledgeable to the one who wants to learn or know. There are no inferior or superior when it comes to learning. My friends, being realistic. The most line managers in channel of command I have seen, they do not give anyone any one-to-one mentoring, and that is the drawback to individual members of their team. Maybe it is not possible because of the time constraints and the deadlines, including actually their apprentice also. They have not so much of time. They got to learn on their own. But my friends, remember, growing leaders need that one-to-one attention from them. It's essential. Therefore, growing number of organizations are paying professional mentors to fill the leadership vacuum of their institution. If the top man is little careful and ensures that every level, every authority, especially at the operational leadership level, each one takes a little responsibility of grooming their team leadership, they come up to the operation lift to the satisfaction level and further on to the strategic leadership level. It's important that everyone must realize the role of apprenticeship and growing leaders for their organization to make it better and stronger. This is a tried and tested method. Thank you very much.